Hi friends, welcome back to Coffee and Cocktails. On this channel, I like to talk about budgeting, personal finance, planning, and productivity. I'm working to pay off debt, invest wisely for my future, and put myself in a better financial position. If that sounds like something you'd like, please go ahead and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Hi friends, welcome back. It is, what is it? It is not August. It is April. It's like the first weekend of April. And I am here to do a cash unstuffing, which I am very excited for. I love doing unstuffing videos. I do have quite a bit of expenses, and it is the weekend. It's about 7 p.m. And so I have a little cocktail. So this is the Jameson Ginger and Lime. So it's whiskey with ginger and lime flavors, carbonation, and yeah, 6% alcohol. But I figured, you know, it's the weekend, it's 7 p.m., might as well have a drink. So that's what we're gonna do today. As well as unstuff my envelopes and maybe see if we can do some cash condensing. So first, let me see if I can open this without breaking my nail. There we go. I need to get my nails done really, really bad. I need to go tomorrow, but here we go. Cheers, everybody. Actually, I'm gonna get a cup really quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back. I got my drink into a little glass here. I love Jameson. I love whiskey. And this is Jameson. I always get Jameson and ginger or vodka soda. But if I get Jameson, it's usually with ginger ale. And this actually pretty much tastes like it. It's pretty good. It's in a Jack Daniel's glass, which I got at the Jack Daniel's distillery down in Lynchburg, Tennessee. So yeah, it's pretty good though. I have in here my spending on my card in my planner. This is my normal planner. So I'm just going to take it out of here. And we'll put this to the side. All right, so this is the spending that I did online or on my card for the last 2 weeks of March. And what I did is, because a lot of them, it's like, there's a lot of categories here, but some of them, most of them, it's only one like expense per category. So rather than having you like sit through watching me rewrite it and then do the calculations on the couple where there was multiple transactions, I went through and already totaled everything up. So the way I do my unstuffing is I personally like to track everything down to like the exact amount. And so I have on here what I actually spent. So for groceries, I had, I think, like 3 transactions. I totaled it up. So the total was $38.60. So I then decide if I want to round up or round down. Usually if it's over 50 cents, I will just round up. So I would, like for this one, I will take out 39 in cash. And then the difference, which is 40 cents, goes into the honey pot, which is essentially a virtual coin jar that I track on my computer. So it doesn't have a lot in there. The point is to not have obviously a ton of like variances. I have a buffer in my checking account as it is, so I don't need this to have like a lot extra in it, but this is just to like help me round up or round down on the amounts. And so I track that as well. So I've got in here, I've got groceries, I've got beauty, coffee, clothing, work trips, dining out, household durables, household consumables, holidays, which was Easter, renter's insurance, vacation, stationery, hobbies, fun, entertainment, and charging. So that is what we're going to do today. And so then what I like to do as I unstuff each envelope, I will go through and highlight it on this page as well as on the back here where I've got the totals. so let me grab a highlighter. I've got some mild liners here. I think I'm gonna do this color. It's pretty. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, I do have a couple other unstuffing videos that I go through, and I actually go through this in the video, but just for sake of time, I figured I would just go ahead and do it before I started filming so that the video isn't too long, and especially since there were so many categories this time. So I'm going to start in my wallet. So usually, I like to try and use cash, but I don't always have the cash with me, or I don't always have my wallet with me or the envelope with me. So there are times when I just use my card, or if I pay for stuff online, then that obviously comes out of my account directly. So let's see. I know I'm gonna start with beauty because I know there's some ones in there, and I know I always need to have ones as change. And so we're taking out 60. And so what we're going to do is, let's see. Now I could take out it as a 50 and a 10, but I'm gonna do a 50. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Perfect. So we're gonna take out 60 from beauty. And that gives us some change to work with, which is great. Let's do that. Hopefully you can still see that. No, you cannot. Okay, so let me turn this over. So that was $60. I need a pen. Minus 60. So 920 minus 60 should be 860. So let's make sure that's correct. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 58, 20, 40, 50, 60. Perfect. 860 in beauty. And so then what I like to do is I will highlight it on here, which is the calculation page, and then I will also highlight it wherever the transaction is. So it was right here. It was just the one transaction for getting my nails done a couple weeks ago. So perfect. This color is really pretty. It's a mild liner. It's really pretty. It's called Blue Green. All right, let's see. Clothing is right here, $12. Oops, that's not clothing. Charging. 69. Okay, so when you take out 69, so what I'm gonna do is take out 70. So 50, 60, 70. And then we'll do $1 back. So perfect. So it now has 50, 75, 76 left in charging. And so for example, this one, the amount I actually spent was $68.50. I'm taking out $69. So I'm taking out 50 cents more than what I spent. So that extra 50 cents will go to the honey pot. So let's put this back away. 76, yep, that's correct. And then again, we will highlight charging. I think this was 2 transactions because I drove to Las Vegas. So 1 and 2. All right, perfect. So what else is in this envelope? Coffee. Okay, let me go back to the beginning. Groceries, 39. Let's see if we've got change. Ooh, do we have got? Ooh, we might have enough. 20, 30. I need a 5. Okay, so 39, we've got a 50. Just want to make sure I do this right. Minus 39. So if we put a 50, we'll take $11 back, which we've got. So let's do that. We will take 50 out and give it back 11. Okay. So groceries now has 100 in the bank. 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I say 150, 70, 80, 95? So 195. Yep, that should be correct. 39 minus 8. And there's 5 ones in here, so if I end up needing some ones, I can always come back to this one. So that's good to know. Groceries. I know I had a couple transactions for groceries. I haven't bought a lot of groceries just because I've been traveling a lot. So there have been some small transactions. Like I got a rotisserie chicken at Costco. I think that's everything. Oh, one more. Did I add that up right? I don't think that's right. Hold on. Oh yeah, that is right. Okay. Just seems like it should have been more. Okay, cool. All right, next, coffee, or no, dining out. $20 coming out of dining out, so that's an easy one. Just a $20 bill. Yep. Let's take this one that's got ink on it. 20. So it should be 176. So we've got 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 75, and 76. So that is correct. Cool. Trying to think, where did I go for $20? Oh, I think I went to Rubio's. I know there's not Rubio's everywhere, but I know there is in California and Nevada. I love Rubio's. It's really good. That was $20.48, but it was really good. All right, let's see. Coffee, let's see if we've got 62. I don't think we have enough ones. Oh, we do. That'll be all of them. I'm gonna come back to coffee just because, I mean, we've got enough with the ones, but I'd rather, I don't know, come back to it. And let's take a sip. Okay, let's see. Household consumables, I'm taking out 3, which I should have because there's 104 in there. So 1, 2, 3. Trying to remember. Oh, I bought some dish soap that was on clearance at Costco. Or no, not Costco, Target. And it was like $2 and some change. So that worked well. So household consumables now has 50, 70, 80, 90, $100, and $1. Perfect. Did not even make a dent. It's actually a really good deal, and it's a brand that I like. It's Mrs. Meyer's, which I really like, so it was a good price for some dish soap. Okay, household durables, we're taking out 44. All right, so we've got 45. we'll give ourselves $1 back. Ooh, this is a nice dollar, so that leaves 51. Okay, perfect. Trying to think, what did I buy for durables? Let's see. Oh, I bought a new welcome mat at Costco. I bought some new containers for the kitchen. And, oh no, the containers were for work. And then I bought like plastic knives and spoons and forks and whatever for work as well. All right. I think I need to put an ice cube in that, but for now, it's okay. Clothing, we're gonna take out 12. Okay, so we'll take a 20 and give ourselves back $8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so clothing has 50, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8. $98 left after we took out 12. I bought a new cardigan, so I'm going on vacation this Friday actually, and so I bought a new cardigan. I'm going to the Oregon coast in Portland, and so yeah, I just thought it felt like an Oregon type of, no, actually this was something else. Did I not? Where's the order? Oh, I took it on vacation. Okay. Okay. So at Primark, I bought some socks. Okay. So let's see. What's next? Fun. Okay, 49 coming out of fun. I see some ones in here, so that's good. Perfect. Okay, so 20, 40. Let's say 49. 49, yep. So 40. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So 49. And that leaves us with 20, 40, 50, 51. This was because I spent money, whoops, I spent money in Vegas. And yeah. I did not lose anything, which is good. I did play some in the casino, not very much because I just don't like to lose, but I won everything back, so that worked well. So fun, some food while we were there. Food on the way there on the road trip. I think that's it. Yes, cool. Oh no, more food while we were there. Okay. All right. Next is entertainment, which is what I paid for the hotel out of. So we were there for 4 nights. My portion of the hotel was basically like $100. There was an $18 or $19 deposit that already came out. And so now my remaining amount is 71. So 50, 70, and 1. So left in entertainment, we have 10, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 39 left in entertainment. Took up 71. It was a fun weekend. So went for like a long weekend. Went up Thursday after, or like midday. I took a half day of work. Went up Thursday and then drove back on Monday. Okay, so that was just the one transaction. Hotel. Okay, what's next? Hobbies. Okay. I bought a new camera lens. So I took $50 out of here. So 20, 40, 45, 50. And the rest I took out of vacation. But that leaves us with $5 in hobbies. Minus 50. I bought it for my upcoming vacation, so I felt like it made sense to take it out of vacation. Plus, I had more money in there than I wanted to spend on vacation. So, it just felt like that was a good idea. So that's what the rest of this vacation is up here. But for now, it's got the 50. Oops. Okay. Fitness, nothing. Makeup and skincare, nothing. Self-care, nothing. Gifts, nothing. Okay, stationery, $26 for some new planner stickers, which have not come yet. Okay, so we will take, what did I say, 26? 26. So we'll take 30. Give ourselves back $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now in stationery we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's correct. 19. 26. The only other thing I want to do is maybe buy a couple more cash envelopes, and then I think after that I should be good, at least until, I don't know, I see something else, or until next year's planner. So let's do 26 there. Stationery. 26.17. Those stickers. All right, so that is it in this binder. Perfect. All right. Long-term sinking funds. I think these ones are in here. Work trips. Okay, $79. I went to a Chicago Blackhawks game on a work trip, and I bought a sweater, like a hoodie. So that was $79. Was it oh yeah, because it was on sale. It was normally $100, and it was on sale. So 79, so 80 basically. 50, 80. This is the grossest 10. So 80, and we'll give ourselves back $1. So 21, 2, 3, 4. 24 is what is left in work trips, which is fine because I don't have any currently scheduled at the moment. 79, yeah, okay. So we're good there. And again, that was just the one transaction. Okay. Vacation, $338. And that is going to come out of here. So let's see. Ooh. Okay, I could take the 400 and placeholders. What would I need to get back? 400 minus 3, 38, 62. Okay, we can do that. So I'm going to take this 400 in placeholders, and so I will I was like, what happened to the other heart? I will transfer this from my high yield savings account over to my checking to cover this. And then, okay, so that was 400, and so we're giving ourselves back $62 because it was 338. So 50, 62. All right, so in vacation we've got 1,000 in the bank still. 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to do some math here because I've got 2 different vacations in here. So what was it? 1,074 plus 1,209. All right, so 1,209, which is correct. So we took out 338. Wow. Okay. So 3, this goes back here, and this goes in front. Again, I don't think I'm gonna spend this much. Like I said, I think it's a 4-night trip. So if I spend $1,000, that is unlikely. I've already paid for the rental car. I've already paid for the hotels. I've paid for like my flight. So it's just gas for the car, and then like if I want to buy food or whatever, and then if I want to go shopping. So totally should not be over $1,000. So that was, yeah, that was the cardigan, and then the camera lens. Cool, just got coffee left there. All right, no more ones. Renter's insurance was $266, which is what we have in here. 200 in the bank and then 6, or 260 in the bank and then 6. So we're gonna take that out. And we're down to 0, and we will start funding it again. And I'm just gonna write it on here because we'll start fresh at the next cash stuffing. So that is good there. Renter's insurance. Okay. Now into the white binder. Take a sip. Yeah, I need to put some ice in there. All right, holidays. Easter. I'm taking out $6. Easter? Yeah, it was Easter basket stuff. So $6 is coming out. Okay, so we've got 5 and 6. Which I'll just use this card. So we had 50, and today we are taking out 6. So there should be 44. So 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 44 left in Easter. That was fully funded at 50, just because I don't need a lot. This year I'm just doing 1 Easter basket, so yeah, $50 should be fine. Okay, so last one we have is coffee, which I have a feeling now we don't have enough ones, but hold on. I know, I think, is it this one that has ones? No. I know there's an envelope that had a lot of ones. This one? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to trade in these 5 ones for a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to give us some change. And that will also condense this one. All right. So now we're going to go back to my wallet and do the coffee envelope, which is 62. All right, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 70. So 70, and we needed 62, so we're gonna give ourselves 8 back. So 5, 6, 7, okay, these ones, 8. Yep. Okay, so that leaves us with 20, 35, 36, 37, 38 in coffee. 38. 62. Yep. And that's because I did a couple Starbucks reloads, and I also bought coffee pods for my house. So that all comes out in the same envelope. There we go. So let's highlight coffee. Perfect. We were able to get everything unstuffed. So I'm gonna go ahead and add up this cash. We should have $1,194. That's including our placeholders. So let me just put this to the side really quick and bring the calculator over. And let's see. Some placeholders we have this way: 100, 200, 300, 400, plus 260, so 660. I'm gonna just make a note here. Placeholders 660, so that I remember to transfer that over. And 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1194, which is correct. So let's see, minus 660. So it's 534 in cash. All right, so the next thing I want to do is see if I can condense anything in my binders. So that way, if I can take the cash back to the bank, or if there's any savings challenges I can swap out for placeholders. But then also, like, this cash I'm taking back, I'd rather take back the smaller bills and keep the larger bills here. So let's put this to the side as well, and let's start with our savings challenges. Wrong binder. Okay. Oh, I need an ice cube. Okay, 5. Those don't get condensed, but the April savings challenge, I have a $100 bill here, so let's take that to the bank, because why not? Let me grab a Post-it. So for our monthly savings, we're going to take $100 back, put it in the high yield savings account. So I will replace it with one of these placeholders. 100. Do you see any of this money? Hopefully. Okay, so we've got 100 for April's placeholder. We've already got some placeholders in here for previous months. There we go. And I bring it back to the bank because I'd rather it go into my high yield savings account so I earn interest on it rather than having it sit in here. This one, I know I'm like $5 short of a placeholder, which is annoying. But let's see if we can condense anything. So I've got some hundreds. Okay, let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So annoying. Okay. I'll leave the 50s, that's fine. I'll swap these 2 5s and a 10 for a 20. Man, what a bummer. $5 short of putting a placeholder. I'm gonna swap a nicer 10. I'd rather take the gross 10s back to the bank and keep the nice ones. Which is the same with the 5. Okay. So I'll leave the 50s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Yep, still the same. All right, that is it for this binder. Yes, okay. One more $5 bill in our $5,000 savings challenge, and then I can take that back to the bank and put a $500 placeholder in there, which will be fun. Let's see, Easter. I think 5s is okay, actually. Christmas. This is one of my new envelopes. I have a new Christmas one, and then I have a new Black Friday. So nothing to do there. That's empty, empty. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Anything we can condense? No, not really. Well, I could do 50. Should I do 50? Yeah, let's do 50. Should I do 100? No, let's do 50. Right. Oh, should I do? No, let's do a placeholder. Let's do a $100 placeholder for this. Why not? This is something that doesn't get paid until December. So again, I'd rather have it in my high yield savings account, making some more money. I don't think I have another 100 to match this because I like to have them match, but I don't think I do. I think I only have 3. So we'll just leave it for now. Next, I can put a 500 in there, so that'll be nice. That's already condensed. Okay. Yep, that's it. That's it for this binder. Right into our short-term sinking funds. Let's see, annual subs. Got 600 in the bank. 701. I don't think I have any annual subs coming due soon, so I think June is the first one I can think of. So I'm gonna take this 100 back. We'll leave the 50, 70, 90, 100. We will take back to the bank and we put a placeholder in here. Because yes, again, I would rather have it sitting in the bank, earning some money. All right, that one's good. Auto insurance. 50, 70, nope, nothing there, okay. Auto registration, 23, can do it. Can do a 20. So there's still 340. Yep, perfect. All right, work trips, nothing we can do there. Vacation. I don't think there's anything. I guess I could do a 20 for these two 10s. Yeah, yep. I'm super excited to go on vacation. I've never been to Oregon. So I'm doing Oregon coast and Portland. So that will be fun. Super excited. All right. That is it for short-term sinking fund. Or no, these are still long-term sinking funds. These are short-term sinking funds. All right. I don't want to condense this too much. I can do a 20. I don't want to do 250s. No, because I don't buy a ton of consumables. Like I said, the next time I'll need it, I think it's probably in like a month. So we'll keep a little change there. 101. Nothing there. Clothing, 98. Let's do a 20 instead of the 10s. Okay. Perfect. I think I'm gonna leave it as 2 20s and a 10. I don't need to break a 50. Let's do 20. Okay. I don't know what's going on outside, so sorry for that noise. Let's see. Got 50. Should I do a 50? It's so easy to spend $50 on makeup and skincare, so I think I will. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Because one thing will be $50. I haven't used that 100. Maybe I should have used it. I don't remember where it was. Wherever. That's done. Gifts, 83. Yeah, let's do 20. Yeah. Should I do 50? Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do 50 and a 10. A little bit better. Is there a better 50? There we go. There we go. I'm not gonna be able to do anything there. right, let's see. Groceries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna leave the ones, honestly. But I'll take the 2 10s for 20. So I do need to go get groceries, at least a couple. So having some ones will be helpful. Let's see, what do we have? Let's do a 50. Okay. There we go. No, that might be it. One last envelope, 38. 2040. Okay, I've got to go get my nails done, which is gonna be like 70 something, 80. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so I really want to keep this 100 in the rotation and not take it back to the bank. Do I? But no, not really. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, so going back to this, now we've got 300 more in cash. So we should still have the same amount total of $11.94. We'll just have different amounts here. So let's grab our calculator and just double check ourselves. So now in placeholders, we've got 360, 100, and 50, 150, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 8300. Lots of tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And I checked the serial number because I have a savings challenge for 10s and 5s, and none of the 10s matched. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Woo! None of the 5s matched. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, $11.94. Perfect. So that is correct. So I will be taking back this cash to the bank, and I will transfer the $660 that I spent here in placeholders, but then this 300 is transferring in, so I'll really just transfer out $360, if that makes sense. So because this is 300, taking out 660, so just kind of swap it, so it is $360 coming out. So that is it. All right, well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.